We used SOH CAH TOA to solve for missing sides. Now we will be using SOH CAH TOA to solve for missing angles. I'm going to end up using a calculator trick that you'll want to watch and learn how to do. Okay, this time all the way across we are missing the angles, and that's what we're solving for. We're still going to set up our proportions. Here's our angle. Here's the right angle, so I know this is hypotenuse. This side is opposite. So as O and H, I'll be using sine. Sine of theta, sine of our angle, equals opposite over hypotenuse. Theta is what we're solving for. So I need to get rid of the sine. I need to use the inverse sine or the arc sine. And this is where you find it. Up above, sine, cosine, and tangent. Zoom in here. You see that we've got sine raised to the -1, cosine raised to the -1, tangent raised to the -1. Those are the inverse functions of our sine, cosine, and tangent. You might hear us say arc sine to some of your math teachers. So if I say arc sine or inverse sine, I'm meaning that sine raised to the -1. So to get rid of that sine, that's what I need to do. I need to do inverse sine of both sides. Well, over here on the left-hand side, that's just easy. Those cancel each other out, and I'm left with theta. And that's what I'm solving for, right? Theta equals, all right, and this is how we type it in our calculator. Second, and then I'm looking for inverse sine right there. Inverse sine, and then you can just type in your proportion. 3 divided by 16. Close your parentheses, hit enter, and we get an angle measure of 10.8 degrees. If you're not getting that answer, remember to go to mode and make sure that degree is highlighted. Let's move on to the next problem. Here's my angle. Here's my hypotenuse. The side is next to or adjacent. So CAH. We'll be using cosine. Cosine of our angle, theta, equals adjacent over hypotenuse. 10 over 26. I want to get theta alone. I need to get rid of cosine. We're going to use the inverse cosine, arc cosine. I need to do it to both sides. Left side is easy. Gone. All right, I'll pull my calculator over here so we can see that again. Inverse, second, cosine. Excuse me. We'll just type in our ratio, 10 divided by 26. Close your parentheses, hit enter, and we get 67.4 degrees. And our last problem. Here's our angle. There's the hypotenuse, so that means that this side has to be opposite and this side is adjacent. OA is in our TOA using tangent. Tangent of theta equals, that made me think it was 120, 12 over 10. I want to get theta alone, so I need to get rid of tangent, which means I'll be using inverse tangent. Grab my calculator. Second tangent gives me the inverse tangent of 12 divided by 10, 50.2. Theta equals 50.2. Setting up the ratios and remembering which side is which is your hardest challenge through these sections. Good luck.